Welcome to Pimpy's Investment Chat, where we keep investment talk simple. And here's your host, Pimpy.
What is going on out there, peeps? Let's get back over into Iraq because they got an article talking about the exchange rate. Before we get started, do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button. If you're not a subscriber, please do so, because when you do, it helps out the channel, and I certainly do appreciate it. If you're thinking about buying gold and silver, head on over to our friends at Miles Franklin. The link will be down below in the description. When you make your purchase, make sure you use promo code Pimpy, P-I-M-P-Y, and they'll take care of you. If you have any additional questions, you can reach us over here at this phone number or over here at this particular email. For all orders over $10,000, reach out by email and we'll make sure that you get a great deal. So come on over to Miles Franklin and add to your precious metal inventory. Also, I want to remind everybody that if you're thinking about investing into the Iraqi Stock Exchange, call Wise Investments and Holding Group. They can be reached at 850-520-2693. Just tell them Pimpy sent you, and they'll make sure to walk you through what it takes to be aboard with the group. I used to talk about this group before. I joined them a couple years ago, and people wanted to get in, but they were closed to the public. But they have reopened, so jump on board before it's too late. Again, give me a call at 850-520-2693. Tell them Pimpy sent you. Alrighty, let's get to this article. The Sudanese advisor, the stability of the exchange rate of the dinar against the dollar is real and firm. The advisor to the Prime Minister for Finance Affairs, Saleh, confirmed on Sunday that the exchange rate in the parallel market does not affect the stability of the general level prices, and while pointing out that the parallel exchange market yesterday affects a narrow economic scope, he pointed out that the stability of the exchange rate of the dinar against the dollar is real and well established. Saleh said there is an international factor that imposes the controls over the so-called banking compliance in financing the demand for the dollar from our country's international bank accounts in foreign currencies, and there is an internal factor benefiting from the actions and pressures of external workers in order to achieve capital or emergency profit gains, especially in dollar cash transactions. So when he says there's an international factor, of course he's talking about the United States. And when he's talking about an internal factor, he's talking about those corrupt politicians. He explained the dominance of the fixed exchange rate system in Iraq, which is based on the international reserve base, is the highest in Iraq's history and monetary policy, as the foreign currency covers more than 100% of the total currency currently issued. That is definitely what you want to hear. He continued, through the strength of the official central exchange market, the exchange rate of the dollar to the dinar in the parallel market in our country does not constitute any relative importance by affecting the stability of the general level of prices, which has become stable in its vehicles and trends due to the impact of the prevailing and current official exchange rate factor on the financing of foreign trade import of 1,320 dinars per dollar, and is responsible for financing 90% of Iraq's foreign trade. He pointed out that the stability of the official exchange rate leads to stability in the stable external value of the dinar, which is embodied in the state of relative price stability of goods and services, as the annual inflation in our country exceeds only 3%, and this is indicated by the reports of the international multilateral financial and economic organizations. Saleh added, in the face of the strength of the supporting foreign reserves of the Iraqi dinar, which is worth more than 100 billion in liquid foreign assets, the official exchange market as a general trend will remain dominant in continuing any vague information noise affected by the parallel exchange market in short periods due to international and regional political events. He stressed after the decline of the phenomenon of dollarization in internal transactions, especially in contracts, obligations, and payments within the country since last year, and its legal prohibition, the parallel exchange market has become its general effects only on a narrow economic scale of prohibited transactions practiced by irregular markets and a ratio of 10% of the total supply and demand transactions on currency. He pointed out that the stability of the exchange rate of the dinar to the dollar witnessed by the country, even in the secondary markets, is a real and solid stability, but it is derived from the strength of the influence of the price of quantitative factors of the monetary and financial policies and their integration in imposing the overall price stability in the country and containing the inflationary expectations that the parallel market forces of the exchange have been caused during the past years. Just in case you're wondering, here is the quantitative factors that affect it. Quantitative factors play a crucial role in both monetary and financial policies, influencing the effectiveness and outcomes of these strategies. These factors are quantitative in nature, meaning they involve numerical data and measurements that impact economic decisions. When considering monetary and financial policies, several key quantitative factors come into play. So, interest rates, money supply, inflation rate, GDP, exchange rate, bank reserves, and government securities, meaning central banks often engage in buying or selling government securities as part of their monetary policy operations. These transactions affect the monetary supply, interest rate, and overall market liquidity. So this is one of those big steps that we have been looking forward to, which is the stability of the currency. Now, we talked about these a billion times. The country has to be stable, the government has to be stable, the economy has to be stable, and the currency has to be stable. Outside of the little back and forth with the government, they seem to be doing pretty good everywhere else. So good job, Iraq. They are now at a place in their country where the parallel market is not affecting the overall prices of their goods and services. Anyways, let me know what you think. I look forward to hearing from you. I'm out.